What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another Matt Perry video. Look, I appreciate everybody that has voted for the proposal 5966. And in this video, we're going to be talking to CoinInn. CoinInn is one of the people that I've been talking to about getting this done, and they've actually been the closest of getting this situated, right? They know how to work out the liquidity piece, coins. We want to get an understanding as to how that's going to be broken down. So in this video, we're going to be breaking all of this down and hopefully getting an answer as to how this really does get done. So make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's dive into this. All right. So thank you for joining me today. I appreciate this because after the proposal just passed the 5966, I really just wanted to make sure that we can get everything, nailed down, make sure we have everything ready to go. I've talked to a couple of, Terra Rebels developers. I've talked to a bunch of people, and I think they've all kind of recommended that, CoinInn is really doing something. So it's great that you can meet in such short notice. So I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for reaching out to us. I was reaching out to you back then when we actually initiate the Lung burn. It was
Okay.
July or August, and then I was browsing around, and then I saw that your content about Shiba burning
Mhm.
stuff, and I was like, probably we can do that as well. And then I kind of reached out to you. I left a comment below your Twitter, below one of
Mhm.
the tweets, but like I didn't get any replies. I was like, okay, one day we'll meet eventually. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I did. I remember I did see the message and I was actually actively replying,
uh-huh.
and I got interrupted by like one of my kids, and I just totally forgot about it. So it just like I'm glad that we finally cross paths again, so we could talk about that as well as talking about this. So
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's a good thing. I also wanted to. I don't know if you're involved in the decision making process with the 1.2% burn for Lunic there, but obviously that doesn't go unnoticed. So everybody from the community appreciates that, even though like you understand it's not as much as like the Binance burn, but it's the fact that you guys were doing it first. You initiated it, and you stuck with it, throughout so much. So I just want to let you know that that doesn't go unnoticed. We definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, just a big thank you from me and the community for doing that, and I'm sure you'll continue to to do burns like that. Now,
Yes.
question on that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Before we get into like the 5966, um, is it at 0.2% now since they've changed it, or is it still at 1.2%?
Oh, it is still 1.2%. Like
Okay.
uh, we're not like the I was in contact with Vegas, who is the member of the Terra Rebels.
Mhm.
I thought he will notice me if there's any changes. Like I'll reach out to him regarding that. If they want us to modify it to point two, we'll do it.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So, yeah, that's why I was asking that question because if this does get done to where you can have something that maybe like I don't know how the process is going to be, but it flows through a coin in for this buy button, would that be something where you still factor in the 1.2%, um, or go to the 0.2%, I guess, if someone else decides to move towards that direction? Does that make sense?
Uh, like I'm sorry. Like, could you please repeat that? Okay.
Yeah, so basically with this whole proposal 5966 where we're going to be adding or trying to add the buy button and sell button. I'm not sure of all of the logistics as to how it works, but if it's going to flow through CoinIn in any way
Uh-huh.
or the liquidity in any way, are you going to, dial that back down to 0.2%, because it could possibly be on chain. I guess this is kind of leading into all of these other questions, but um, it may be sort of confusing.
Yeah, but as you know, the point 1.2% is both on chain and off chain right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, again, correct. The off chain one is like we're just like charging extra trading fees and then
Okay.
collect them Luna Classic and I send it to the that address every day.
Hmm. Yeah.
And if we implement the 5966 proposal,
Hmm.
uh, it will be, yeah. I'm not sure if we can implement the tax burn as well. Yeah, we can do that. I
Okay.
think it won't be a difficult job. It should be easy.
Okay.
And regarding the percentage, we'll listen to the community. If they want us to do zero point 0.2, we do it zero point 0.2. If they want us to do 1.2, we'll do it 1.2. We'll listen to them.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I know you said that right now the tax is 1.2% on chain. Um, it actually just recently changed to 0.2%.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it just recently changed. The proposal did pass to where it's now 0.2%. If you look on Terra Station, you'll see it at 0.2%.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where I wasn't sure if you guys were aware of that. I guess you're not aware that it just changed like maybe a day or two ago.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. Thank you for
Yeah.
mentioning it. I'll talk to the team and then modify it accordingly. Then.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think we should like align with the proposal, right? Instead of like modify 2.2.
yeah, I mean, yeah, with the changes, I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of the 0.2%, but I have to go with the community. If the community says that they're 99% supporting it,
Oh,
we have to go with the 0.2% and try and
oh,
play it out as it is. But as changes come along, I'm sure they'll make you aware of if
okay.
they change it back or something.
After this interview, I'll tell the team, I'll tell the development team, technical,
Okay.
they'll do it.
Okay. All right. So let's take some time to go into 5966 because I know there's a lot of different detail that people want to hear. They want to know where the plan is. Because did you take a chance, like any type of seconds to look at it? Did you get a chance to read it?
Yeah, like I had looked at it.
Hmm.
It's pretty much the thing we want to do. It was
Yeah.
straightforward from what I see.
Yeah, yeah, it's very simple. It didn't have any Agora text post to it, or it didn't have any coding associated with it. It was really just straightforward. For anybody that is watching, because I'm, displaying this for YouTube. Anybody that doesn't get the gist of it, the gist of it is to add the buy button or the sell button directly to Terra Station by increasing and then increasing the volumes by doing that, which would increase the burns and also level up utility. Um, and so right now we're discussing the breakdown or trying to discuss the breakdown of how we get all of this stuff done and get something like this to be reality, right? That's the end goal for all of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, so with that being said, like I said, a bunch of people from Terra Rebels and just a lot of people in general have told me that CoinInn or somebody is already working on this, and CoinInn was mentioned a lot. So since you are working on something similar, could you take some time to like explain what you've been working on and kind of break down a little bit with the logic behind some of that and how like far you've gotten?
Okay, okay, sure. But like, uh, first of all, I'm not the technical guy. I just
Okay.
need the, I just know the, like brief story,
Okay.
uh, like how it works. So basically, we're just adding a Fiat on ramp on Terra Station, allowing
Okay.
users to buy with their credit cards or any other Fiat payment channels. Like for example, if it got implemented, the Google Pay, Apple Pay, and SEPA, Swift, and FPS, all these payment channels will be available on Terra Station to let users buy Luna Classic or other tokens that is available on Terra Station.
Okay. So with that's fairly simple. Obviously, I would have maybe some more technical questions to understand how that's truly being done there. But I guess I'll just leave with this question. Is that going to be specifically on chain to go through the Terra Classic chain, and then all coins that are being bought would be held on Terra Station? Like it wouldn't be like something that you're getting pushed to an exchange to buy on the exchange and you're holding on the exchange. Is it something that's completely separate as a third party?
Okay, I see your point. So, some of them can be, done on chain if we have the liquidity. Like if they, as you know, we are a cryptocurrency exchange platform as well.
Hmm.
If some tokens, uh, they provide liquidity on our platform, then of course we can, do it on chain. Everything goes on chain. But the way how they purchase it is like once they complete the purchase, the token directly goes to their Terra Station wallet. If they don't have any Terra Station wallet, they can choose to store those tokens on our exchange platform,
Okay.
because we'll have one wallet on CoinInn as well. So it basically
Okay.
it's the user's choice to select the way of storing their tokens.
Okay.
And as you said, like some of the tokens here, we do need to, kind of go through different exchanges to help them complete the purchase. For example, for Luna Classic, we don't actually own any liquidity of Luna Classics, but we can complete the purchase on in different liquidity pools with the correct price.
Okay. All right. There was a lot. There was a lot that was thrown there. You're saying you don't actually own any liquidity in Luna Classic, but you use other exchanges to complete the transaction.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. And then with that transaction, it would still be held on Terra Station directly from uh, where that portal, basically.
Yeah, yes. So
Okay.
it directly goes to users' Terra Station wallet address.
Okay. And you said that they have the option, like if they don't have a Terra Station wallet, does this mean that other things are connected to that portal as well? It's not just like Terra Station has this buy button that the destination is to go to this portal to where it would be linked directly to the Terra Station, but you also have outside factors to where you can buy on a separate wallet or separate place, own Terra Luna Classic, but it'll be held on the CoinIn exchange. Is that
Yeah, yes, exactly. It will be held on CoinInn exchange if they choose not to store the tokens on Terra Station wallets.
okay? And
Yeah,
that was kind of my one of my follow up questions is CoinIn's supply, because you see Binance's supply and how much they hold, like 2.3 trillion, and CoinIn, or sorry, not CoinIn, KuCoin, which is like 349 billion. So you guys don't hold any supply of Terra Luna Classic on CoinIn. You just use other forms to do this.
yeah, but basically from Binance and KuCoin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going through that, would you go through their standard fee by doing that, or is it? Um, I'm just trying to find a way to connect this in some way to where, um, it 100% makes sense to me. Like I'm kind of getting it. I would probably say I'm like 70 to 80% there, but then there's that 20. That's that 20% that's like, there's too many connections here. How am I supposed to figure out what the fees are?
Exactly, exactly. There are so many connections. Yeah, for the fees, it will be a reasonable fees after the calculation done by the technical team. It will be because they will purchase it if they want to purchase on Binance or KuCoin directly. Okay, that's completely fine. But they'll have to go through all the if they don't have a Binance or KuCoin or big exchanges account, they'll go through all the registration, KYC, and stuff like that. With this channel, if they decide to pay with their fiat currencies, the fee there are several fees like the payment channels transaction fees, credit card fees, and network fees, and then of course the trading fees on the exchange platforms. But I think we have a way of cover them, so the fees will be reasonable if they decide to buy with fiat currencies. Like I'm trying to say, like right now, there are different payment gateways for cryptocurrencies, like MoonPay. I don't know if you know that application.
Mm. Yeah.
On that application, you can actually buy some, I don't know, up to 70 cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Hmm.
But you don't have options for Luna Classic. Buying Bitcoin or Ethereum, it will charge you up to 5 or 6% if you're buying with credit card. So
Hmm.
just after all the calculation, we figure out that if you're trying to buy with the Terra station buy button, the fee will be reasonably like same as the buying Bitcoin through MoonPay, like using credit cards. It will be like 4 to 6%.
Okay. That seems pretty high for I know a lot of people they would rather just buy directly on Binance and transfer it over or something. And um, this is why this other option is probably the
Exactly.
better route.
This is not the how can I say the fundamental channels to purchase Luna Classic. This
Hmm.
is a kind of like additional options for users.
Hmm.
Uh, like uh, what can I say? Like, of course, if you want to buy from KuCoin or CoinInn, even you only have to pay the only transaction fee. For example, on our platform is just 0.25%. But
Okay.
we're talking about buying with fiat currency directly. So you don't have to buy first of all convert your fiat to stable coins or Bitcoin, and then using that trading pairs to buy Luna Classic. So this is
Okay.
kind of like a plus, not the fundamental way, of course.
Yeah, and that obviously would be a great way to do it. I do just want to know would it be able to hold the amount of coins necessary to see the volume that happens on something like Terra Station because with the amount of investors or just wallets that hold Terra Luna Classic and want to move Terra Luna Classic. There's a lot of movement. So would it be able to house that? Would you have the full liquidity from Binance and full liquidity from KuCoin just in case all of this does go through on Terra Station itself?
Like I'm sorry, like could you repeat this question?
So, like, if I know you said when you're buying with fiat currency
Uh-huh.
and you buy through this buy button, which could flow through Binance or KuCoin's liquidity because CoinInn doesn't actually hold any liquidity in Terra Luna Classic.
Mhm.
Um, do they use the full liquidity power of Binance and KuCoin and whatever other places that you have? So, like, say if you see a ton of volume flow through Terra Station, like we normally see, would that be able to hold that volume, or would you see transactions not go through because there's not enough liquidity?
Uh,
Or can you answer that question? I know that's more of probably a technical question as well.
yeah, but I don't think that'd be a problem as long as as long as the KuCoin and Binance still have their liquidity, like
Hmm.
all volume can be done. Like
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So I know you said you were working on this for a while, or the team was working on this for a while. How long have you actually been working on this? Have you been diving into this for like maybe a couple of weeks, couple of days?
Of course, we've been on this for a couple months actually.
Oh wow.
But yeah, we're doing researches. We just want to, of course, we have to make sure all these the connections and the ways will go through will be we can put it together.
Hmm.
Uh, because, there is a lot of, as you said, there are a lot of connections, and we don't want to mess it up. And then we did a lot of internal tests, and then we did a lot of research. Finally, we figure out that this is doable, and then we start implementing the code, integrating different APIs, and then everything was ready. Now, after that, we start to reach out to Terra Rebels to see
Hmm.
what they think, and then I kind of ask the questions on Terra Rebels Discord channel, and then
Hmm.
they were like, yeah, they're showing their interest, and then I gave that feedback to my team, and then like we have the confidence to make this happen for Luna Classic. I really appreciate the the trust from the Terra Rebels. And
Hmm.
since we're doing this Luna Classic tax burn until now, it's been almost 4 months, and
Hmm.
for these 4 months, we're burning it on a daily basis, 24
Hmm.
hours.
Yeah, and
But
I think that's why the trust is there because
yeah,
of what you've been doing for the community and how consistent you have been compared to others that are in other communities and even in other communities, not just Lunix. So we've seen how consistent you've been, and that's mainly the reason why there's all of that support there. Now I know you said something about connections with Terra Rebels. Was that just to the Discord? So it was just people that were within the Discord, not like Edward Kim or Zardar or Vegas or anybody there. Did you have any talks with them specifically, or was it just getting support from the community?
actually both.
Okay.
Put it that way. Yeah,
Y-
I've been in close contact with Vegas as well.
Okay.
Because Vegas was the person who reached out to us regarding this tax burn back in
Hmm.
January. And then after that, after since we've been, you know, connecting and discussing about all the stuff. Uh, yeah. So
Okay.
and he was like, yeah, you can just throw your thoughts on Discord channel to see what people think about it, and I did, and yeah. So both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I asked this because I reached out to Edward Kim earlier today, one to see if he wanted to be like a part of this, which he probably would have been talking your ear off with a lot of technical stuff. So it's probably for the best unless we had the person that's leading the technical side of this. But
Yeah, so the technical side, I discussed the technical details with the front end developer in the
mhm.
technical community. What was the name? It's
Edward Kim.
I'm not sure if it's Edward Kim. Yoga Ba. It's Yoga Ba.
Okay.
His name.
Yeah. I'm.
Like
Yeah.
there are too many different names, and yeah,
Yeah.
like
I
they
know
use
what you mean.
names on different platforms, so like I sometimes kind of mess it up.
Yeah, yeah. Um, anyways, I reached out to him and talked to him about this, and before that, I talked to Zardar about implementing the 5966, and said we really don't have anything in place, and he mentioned CoinInn to begin with, I believe, but Ed wanted me to talk about the KYC audit, which I don't fully understand as to what will be the process there, but making sure that this, payment system and third party has an audit trail. What would be the information behind that if I could get anything?
uh, you mean regarding the KYC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it is necessary to do KYC actually.
Hmm.
They want to purchase with fiat payments. It works the same as in like all different payment channels. So we
Hmm.
are kind of integrating different payment gateways, and then through our API, users can choose to purchase on different payment channels. So like we integrate MoonPay and RAM and Transact, or all these different channels together
Okay.
in one integration, and then users, all holders can select the based on their preference. But all of them platforms, they will require KYC. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. I know he said something about that I probably didn't fully understand, but he said I told him about 5966 and how we can get this passed and get it all get it all done in maybe months from now or weeks from now or hopefully days from now, probably not, but he basically said that this can be developed in a sandbox, quote sandbox,
Yeah.
and then plugged into Terra Station or another wallet fairly easily. So do
Yeah.
you feel like this is something that can be done as soon as everything is done with like coding wise or understanding the different logistics of it, that it can be an easy plug in, and as long as Terra Station and Terra Rebels TFL all communicate towards getting that coding in Terra
Yeah.
Station?
It will be fairly easy.
Okay.
For Terra Station, for Terra Rebels, or even TFL, the the work should be done is only the front end job. All right, so
Okay.
the code will be prepared from our side, and then we'll provide the code. They can have a look at it, and then of course we can do testing, sandbox environment, and everything. But for them, it's just integrating that API, just some lines of code. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the breakdown that I had before this conversation, and
Yeah.
you could tell me if there's something that needs to be like implemented in there or something that should be changed. Because I just want to be able to have like a full breakdown of step by steps where we need to really go from here.
Okay.
But before the start of this conversation, this is where I was. Basically, we needed to have a liquidity pool of coins, which it seems like we do have with the liquidity pools from Binance and KuCoin and other exchanges as well.
Yeah.
Number two, we would need coin to be allocated to that third party, which I guess we're kind of taking out. We're not doing that third party method, and it's more of just a fiat buy on Terra Station and
Yeah.
then linking those exchanges, right? Or
Yeah.
the yeah. Then the KYC audit would need to be completed as well, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Terra Rebels or someone needs to create coding for the buy or sell button within Terra Station that will have that destination to this payment portal, correct?
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
And then we would have to have a new new Terra Station proposal created to change the coding within Terra Station, which would be approved by TFL eventually, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But I
Um,
that Terra Rebels are doing something like kind of upgrade for new Terra station. So like I don't
from
know.
what I from what I heard, that was the mindset, but I don't hear that as 100% confirmed.
Ah,
I just hear that as more of like a proposal or an idea
okay, okay, okay.
right
So
now.
eventually we'll have to get approved by the TFL. We'll
Mm,
put coding the PR in GitHub, and then hopefully TFL approves that, and it can be a go live.
Yeah. And yeah, and then basically after that it would just be testing the payment portal and then also just implementing the go live buy button and sell button and all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I think we have a great plan here. Obviously, we want to be able to put it into works and, have all the different parties that need to do their side of things. I feel like all I am is just kind of like um a middle a middleman here because I don't really truly understand the coding. I just have the following to bring it to a bunch of people and let people understand, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You
yeah. So
understand school so well. Like I think you understand better than me. Though, sometimes.
well, I'm trying. I'm learning something new every day, but then every time I read a new white paper, I feel like I don't know anything because it's just overly complex sometimes.
Yeah. Um,
um, all right. Well, I think I pretty much got everything. I think there's probably going to be, some more meetings here and there to discuss this with the Terra Rebels themselves. I talked to Edward Kim and said, "Look, we could have you in this meeting, but I think he wants to join like a future meeting to understand where we are and the things we need to put in place then." So,
okay.
um, I think this was really helpful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Do you have
God
any?
you have like well understanding of all this. I don't even know how to explain this properly, but you're helping me to explain it. So yeah, thank you very much too.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. I know it's early for you and it's late for me, so we're
Yeah.
both trying to work with these schedules here. But I do appreciate it a lot. And we'll definitely talk soon, and on
Yeah.
Telegram and all these other places. So
Exactly. I was told that Vegas will host an Twitter space uh, tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow.
yeah, I haven't seen it, but if I have the time, I can join that, and then we can bring
Yeah,
this proposal up as well because this is the latest proposal that has passed.
yeah.
It just doesn't really have a lot of background information or I guess know how to get it really done within the proposal.
Okay, yeah, I
So
got it. Yeah,
yeah,
makes sense.
so all right, well, again, thank you for taking this time. I appreciate it, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, let's keep in touch.
All
Thank you.
right,
Have a
yep,
good night, Matthew.
yep. You have a good night too. Yep,
Yeah,
bye.
have a good day. It's morning.
Yep. It's morning for you. Yeah.
Good
Have a good
night.
morning. All right, see ya.
Yeah,
All right, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this video. It was really fun to talk about this stuff, even though I don't 100% understand it, but definitely getting a little bit of a breakdown as I'm going into more and more detail. As I'm making this script, I'm able to understand a little bit more. As I dive into new definitions, new terminology, I'm able to understand a lot more. So, yeah, I mean, this was good. I don't think it's the end. I think we still have a ways to go, but as you heard, it could be fairly simple to get this implemented. It's just, you have multiple pieces, multiple moving parts that you have to really focus on. So, yeah, we're going to keep talking about this, keep moving forward, and hopefully we can get closer and closer to implementing that 5966 in a way. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.